Thanks again. We are continuing with Part 3C5 in a series of videos and PowerPoint presentations for our training classes, workshops, and personal manuals on the road to recovery. In summary, personal maintenance has to do with how support works. It is still a part of the recovery, healing, and growth process. As we deal with a person's identity, if a person can succeed in their efforts to become masters of their own identities and thus take care of their responsibilities for achievement and development. To be authentic requires a genuine effort in exploring the inner person. People are basically honest. A person could have a problem being honest with themselves. A person needs to be able to control their drives, motives, and desires. To be aware and responsible for a person's behavior, thoughts, communication, and deeds calls for inspiration, actions, and discipline, so as not to be ashamed of what a person thinks, speaks, and does. By being persistent when they are dealing with their weaknesses and strengthening of their willpower. A wise person once said, "Shoot at nothing" usually means hitting nothing. The incentives of the reinforcement model. By removing unpleasant barriers and strengthening reinforcement behaviors by identification and modification. The conjunctive reinforcement model. The belief connection is effective in suppressing bad behaviors. The power of the reinforcement model. Being able to avoid self-defeating behavior patterns by fighting the fear factor. The weakness of the reinforcement model comes from negative strategies. This can lead to feeling hurt. It usually brings about negative consequences. The flooding of the reinforcement model could cause a person to feel overwhelmed while dealing with unresolved problems in a situation. The well-shaped reinforcement model. Plan for interventions that can be done on a daily basis and having goals for achievements. The navigation through the reinforcement model. Action-oriented behaviors actually rewards positive feedback when these principles are used. Successful changes will happen. Being in touch with yourself. Keeping in touch with reality. Knowing more about yourself. 6 goals in the maintenance of the mind. 1. Look for recovery in the healing process that supports the mind, body, spirit, and will. 2. It begins with the right kind of support people. 3, a person's goal is to build a support group around them. 4, give yourself time for emotional healing and support. Create and build on your own, on who you are. 5, support creates and builds on your identity. Take time for the growth process. 6, be willing to integrate changes within the experience by accepting other people's views in the form of support and forgiving each other. Also in the form of caring, sharing, and supporting others. Our goal at Support Outreach Services is to inspire, encourage, strengthen, equals growth and success. 1, instill hope in a person's identity. 2, respect and strengthening in a person's identity in the healing and growth process. 3, the impact of learning, knowledge, and understanding. Being able to find personal help, insights, and increased motivation for change. Don't let others diminish or devalue the importance of the issues that need to be fixed. 6, freedom from self-defeating behavior patterns. 7, recovery and acceptance of oneself. 8, wow, the ownership of your own personal power. 9, restoration of the wholesome interpersonal freedoms that we have discussed. There is a need for a person to be honest with themselves and others. The issues that count is how it affects a person's feelings, because he or she is the only one who can set themselves free and forgive and give them peace of mind. If you or your organization want any one or all of our books, workbooks, manuals, videos, and PowerPoint presentations, we will give you a price list at the end of the video. We do conferences, workshops, meetings, and revivals. Our service and contact information is at the beginning and end of each video. Dr. John Barrett, Bachelor of Science in Theology, a Master's of Art, a PhD in Counseling and Psychology. In Part 3C5, our goal is to help people find support and peace of mind. Next part of the video is Part 3C6. Have a great day. Enjoyed the video. Thank you.